Welcome back to Spotlight. Sean Rose is taking a break tonight, so we're going to go right into our program. I want to welcome Brenda Letzamtag. Brenda, it's good to see you.
It's always a pleasure.
Yes, and forgive me for throwing you over to the Ministry of Communications and work.
You're forgiven.
Yeah, but there's a lot going on around water and Bywater. You know, Bywater's a thorn in my paw.
Understood.
Not in my side, in my paw.
In your paw.
In my paw. So I got that on my mind, but it's good to see you. And Dr. Agnes Smith, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Thanks for having me.
As well. I want to start off with you, Brenda. I think, you know, 20 years is a long time.
Well, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, since the passing of Mr. Stoutt, Chief Minister Stoutt. I remembered, I think it was on Mother's Day.
Mother's Day,
in
1995. Yes.
Yeah, I remember the whole incident, where I was, what I was doing, what happened when I got the news, and all of that. And it was quite an event, and there was a lot of sadness because, of course, Mr. Stoutt was well loved and well admired in the territory, and of course is credited for a lot of major developments, especially the college. And so, I mean, I think it's great that we are celebrating his birthday annually. And I know this year seems to be the 20th year. Time is flying.
This year is the 20th year of.
It's a big deal.
Of his passing. It's not the 20th year of the holiday,
right,
and it's not the 20th year of the celebrations. But since we realized the momentous, the importance of it being a 20th anniversary, we've decided to forgo all the other figures and focus on the fact that this is the 20th memorial celebration of the passing of Hamilton Lavity Stoutt. His birthday celebration is always the first Monday of March. It's a public holiday, and this year it happens to be the 2nd of March. And all the commemorative celebrations will happen on that day. We actually have 3 activities, 2 of which are tied together. We have a commemorative march, a commemorative program, the actual 14th annual wreath-laying ceremony, which is in Cappoons Bay. And this year we have decided to bring out a 20th memorial celebration booklet. We're revisiting Mr. Stoutt, his personal, his professional, his political, all the things he's done for the territory. We're doing all of this under the theme, Honorable H. Lavity Stoutt, a Nation Builder. We thought for the 20th anniversary, it was time that we recognize all he did in building the territory. The commemorative march will begin at 9 a.m. at the House of Assembly. We're having uniformed organizations, schools, and other organizations like Pathfinders and the regular groups come and give us a march from the House of Assembly to the Central Administration Complex. Immediately getting there, we will go right into the commemorative program. There will be musical entertainment. There will be, the usual remarks by the powers that be. And we have a feature address will be by Mrs. Lorna Smith, OBE, who I think everyone knows worked many, many, many years with Mr. Stoutt during the time that he helped develop the territory. So she was a good person to give us a glimpse into that nation builder. The wreath-laying ceremony will take place immediately following at the Cappoons Bay Burial Grounds. Now this year is the 14th year that wreath-laying ceremony will be taking place. To pull it all together and always trying to educate the public and informing the public about important persons in our territory, we've decided to create a 20th Memorial Celebration booklet, which will be given away free to the public. And we will be featuring speeches by Mr. Stoutt, major projects that have been completed during his tenure, some of which you mentioned, and I can mention, I'm sure Dr. Smith can mention. There will be a biography on him, a photo gallery that will include personal, family, community, and political pictures, tributes, old and new, and legislation that have passed under his tenure, he has initiated and seen through. I mean, there is no argument that Mr. Stoutt is one of those persons who has had a tremendous impact on the development of our territory.
Okay. And what about public participation?
Oh, definitely. As always, we want the public to come out and participate. They can participate in the march. They can participate, definitely come out to the admin building and be a part of that celebration, the program, the official program that will be held there. I think there will be a couple new insights into the life of H.L. Stoutt. And we always invite people to come to the wreath-laying ceremony. It's a little bit more difficult because it's in Capoons Bay. But for anyone who's ever attended that ceremony, it is really it's different, it's personal, and it's inspiring. Dr. Smith has been to several, and it's a completely different feel. It's a more intimate feel. You know, it's a lovely, lovely ceremony at the wreath-laying in Capoons Bay.
Normally, there's something on the Sunday in a church, but not normally.
Well,
I think that's something that the college is going to do this year.
Well,
but Dr. Smith will talk
about that. Yeah. But what we've done is, this is the fourth year that the third year that Honorable Eileen L. Parsons, who is the chairman of this committee, in 2012, we had a fun day fair, which was at Capoons Bay Recreational Grounds. And in that year, we were celebrating Mr. Stoutt, the family and community man. In 2013, we had the celebration at the H. Lavity Stoutt Community College under the tent, and that depicted his journey from Zion Hill to the legislature, and that looked at his political journey. Last year, 2014, we had a musical tribute to a giant of ideas, giving homage to the impact that he had on the development of music at the BVI High School and the territory at large. And this year, we've decided, it being the 20th memorial celebration, looking at his legacy, we are focusing on Honorable H. Lavity Stoutt, a nation builder.
Okay. Now, you're going to have civic organizations in the march. I want you to go over that with me slowly because you went by so fast that I'm sure I missed all the activities that you have planned. So on Monday, the first thing is Monday morning.
Monday morning, 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Everybody's supposed to gather at the...
We start at 9 a.m., so we'd like them to gather by 8:30 so we can have a prompt start.
Okay, you're going to need to get them to gather at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to have a prompt start at 9, you need them to gather at 8.
We're looking at uniformed organizations. I've had confirmations from the police, the prison, the fire, the cadets. We invited the Advent Heartbeats.
Seventh Adventists.
What are they
John
called?
McCall, I forgot. What Pathfinders.
Pathfinders.
Yes.
We're going to have representation from all the schools throughout the territory as well.
Okay.
And we're inviting the public also to be a part of that march.
So you could come and join in.
You can come and join in that march.
We
hope to have in the march, we hope to have our students carrying placards with depictions of projects and events that Mr. Stoutt has made happen. We have a long list of things that he's done, and we want the public to see through the march all the various projects, ideas, his famous saying that is the biblical scripture, which guided his life. We want whoever sees us to realize that this man is very important to us as a territory, and he made a tremendous impact on who we are and where we're able to go.
So now, when you go down to the march, you go down to the admin complex, you got seatings, you got tents.
Oh yes, we're all sorted.
The platform, everything is hooked up.
The stage is there.
And so person's going to be able to sit in the shade.
Comfort.
And be entertained.
Yes, and enjoy the program that we got music. Mm-hmm. We've got some incredible young people that will be performing. We've got choirs. We have Zion Sounds. Okay. And we have, of course, the obligatory remarks by the officials. And as I mentioned before, Mrs. Lorna Smith, OBE, will be the featured speaker for the day.
And then after that, all roads lead to
Capoons Bay,
where there will be the wreath-laying ceremony.
Where we will have the wreath-laying ceremony, which tends to be a much more intimate and more spiritual event.
Okay.
Over there. And we're very excited actually to have the booklet. I think it's very important.
So you'll be handing the booklets out.
Booklets will be handed out
at the admin complex.
At the admin complex.
Yeah.
And of course, we always want our young people to have the resources they need. So they will be sent to the schools. They will be sent to the library. People will have access directly to information about the Honorable H.
So I have to make sure that I'm there
and get your copy.
Make sure I get my book. Make sure
I can't say booklets.
Yes, it's going to have a lot of important historic information in the booklet. So we want to encourage all the young people to get a booklet.
Definitely.
Yes. Well, we thank you for that, and we're going to take a break for a word from our sponsors. And when we come back, we're going to come back with Dr. Angel Smith, and he's going to be talking about the 25th year anniversary of H. Lavity South Community College, which is certainly, it is a silver jubilee. It's another milestone for the territory and the life of Chief Minister Stoutt, and all the good things that's going to be happening during the year in celebration of that 25th anniversary. So keep it locked right here to Spotlight. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Spotlight is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands and CCT Global Communications.